Today is truly the darkest day in the history of the Long Dark. After saving poor old Gwen here from the plane crash, and then the 3 other survivors, who you can also see are now all Gwens, we no longer have the option to finish our current mission of the coming storm, locate and return the missing survivors. We didn't locate the 4 people we needed to locate, we located 4 Gwens, and I have checked this, we are well and truly screwed. The only option is to restart chapter 3, because I've just been saving over the same save file over and over again. We have to say goodbye to all our bear hides, deer hides, piles and piles of supplies, 4 separate cooking pots, and start over again. But now, knowing what we know, I think that gives us a few more options on how to play around with it. Roll the intro again. Of course, another disaster caused by my ex-wife. This all actually feels like it was a very long time ago. I think I actually needed a bit of a recap on the story.
You see the right hands there in the road.
But I'm still gonna skip the majority of it. We're back in old murdered my husband Molly's murder hovel. Just gonna skip through this. So yeah, we already know her deal. It was very mysterious to begin with, but that's a couple episodes back at this point. And it kind of seems like the only reason she saved us is because she was feeling kind of bad about killing her husband. Even though she didn't necessarily kill him, she just left him to the wolves. But in her defense, he sounded like a bit of a bastard too, though. So, you know, not the friendliest bunch of locals on Great Bear here. This is a long intro. Okay, we're on the move again. We gotta break out. Basically trapped in here. I'll find a couple clues. There's the Bugs Bunny rifle. Photo of her and the dead body in the basement, but we haven't necessarily seen that in this run, so ignore that. This is the nicest house in the game, and there's nothing to loot. It's so infuriating. She brought us in out of the cold, and we can't even rob. It's an outrage. I never really noticed that before, but that orange fabric is from a prison jumpsuit, right? There was somebody going around killing prisoners here, with a bow and arrow, though. And her whole deal is kind of just leaving people to the wolves. And oh look, it's the wolves calling us right now. Yeah, so she's stuck in the barn, surrounded by wolves, and now we have to go and get her. Not so nice when it happens to you, is it, Miss Molly? Okay, so we go down into the basement, out, attacked by wolves until we eventually run all the way to the town. It's basically how it went the first time, but we'll see what happens now. We have the basement key. Why can we not come back through the basement to the house? Because that's the only part we can access after we get out of here. Okay, we're gonna loot. I don't have the calories to break that down and get fuel. I had an unlimited supply of calories at one point from killing 2 bears and a bunch of deer.
It's the man.
But now we've got to stay on the move. Earthquake. Oh, what? What is that? I've never seen before. What's going on here? She's just keeping them refrigerated. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm predicting that cannibalism is going to be a thing in this game, because we've come across an awful lot of fresh bodies. Bodies that have probably been fresher than some of the wild animals we've been eating. We had a huge problem with getting a decent jacket in the last run through, so I'm hoping that solves itself then. Let's steal her revolver and her rifle ammunition. Yeah, the revolver is only really good for scaring things away. Okay, let's go, let's go. Oh, it do be storming. I don't know why we have to go and rescue her. Karma's not necessarily loaded in her direction. It's more of a hilarious twist of fate that what she did to her husband is now happening to her. And since we can't really listen to his side of the story, we've just got to take her word for it. Oh, there's a wolf. Spooked him off. Plus, we get here and she's already gone. All she did was call us out here to distract the wolves and sacrifice us like she did to her husband. Hang on, she's bow now. She's killing stuff with a bow. That was probably her who killed those prisoners. This is all making... I forgot so much stuff in the beginning. Oh yes, hatchet straight away. And a bedroll. They're equipping us fairly decently. Isn't there a bow in here? I guess not. Yeah, very convenient. Couldn't possibly have had some kind of mystery bow person hiding in here that her husband also found and was killed by, potentially. She still thinks we don't know, but we know.
And did it pass it in?
Okay, I gotta like sleep for an hour, warm up a bit, even though it's like -1 degree. I don't know if that does warm me up. Yeah, hardly worth wasting the calories. I didn't realize that the objective art changed between mission 3. I just going down the road. Maybe a quick stop here. This is so bad for wolves, this entire area. Her entire farm just is dedicated to cultivating and raising wolves. Okay, we can sprint again. I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh shit, there's a wolf. God damn it. Did we get him? We did. Oh, damn, that could be our first big meal, boys. Just follow the footprints and blood trail. Oh, he's going far at that. Annoying, he's going far and not really the direction I'd want him to be going as well. Exactly. How long is it gonna take him to bleed out? As long as we don't immediately run in there, I think we'll be okay. But now that I've said that, there's a good chance I've jinxed it. Okay, the paw print, just stop here. You know, that's something we're running. Okay, we got his trail again. Thought he gave us the slip. Risking hypothermia to catch up with him. And it looks like he's bleeding a lot slower now. He ran face first into this rock. Started going this way. I did not mean to get immediately sidetracked, but here we are. It's gone onto the eye. And it looks at things, which means no more blood trail. Picks up. Okay, oh, looks like we've lost the wolf. And I'm getting just a little bit hypothermic. Ooh. Okay, no. Some stroke of luck. We've come across his trail again. Why has he not died yet? The healthiest creature in the long dark we're tracking right now. Actually managed to find a suitcase from the plane as well. And a body. We are very far out of our way now. And still no wolf. Doesn't look like it. He must have gone down this way. No, the blood trail is gone again. Not picking it up on the snow. I need a hunting rifle. I need a hunting rifle badly. All the way out in the middle of nowhere with nothing to show for it now. We can still cut through these buildings. Find some bits and pieces. There's a guaranteed bear at those trees over there. And I'm not falling for it again. They fooled me once before. Oh yes, please some fuel. Basically useless for the most part. It's the most situationally dependent object. You have to wait for the Aurora Borealis to come along before you can even use it. Some water. We don't have any food to cook. Damn it, I forgot to add fuel. We would probably be on the way to the plane crash if I didn't get distracted. And it's gonna get dark soon, so we gotta move it. Would prefer not to be out here after dark if we can help it. There's a wolf over there, but he does not look like he's been shot. He couldn't give me like any arrows in these archery targets game. That's cruel and unusual. They left some snacks in their tractor. A snackter, if you will. Nothing. One stuff in here. And at least it's not cold. Quality tools. That could save us so much time. It should reduce crafting time by about half. A bow. Arrowhead. Yeah, this kind of seems like the lair of the archery person. So I'm gonna leave that here. In fact, I'm kind of regretting taking the sleeping bag from Molly's because there's a sleeping bag at the community hall. And I guess it makes more sense to keep a bag at the community hall than Molly's. Oh, we've got RNGs on our side. Pry bar straight away. We'll be able to get into everything and not have to go back for a bunch of stuff. Okay, this is a nice spot. Okay, we're on the road again. Take fuel or leave fuel here? Already carrying too much, so leave fuel. Need to leave some stuff at the little outposts for ourselves should we ever decide to head back this way. So wolf doesn't notice. I think we made that. All we gotta do is follow the road. It's that easy, and we're back in town before we know it. Usually, if there's smoke coming from something in this game, it hasn't turned out to be a good thing. First time was that church that burnt down with all those people inside. Second time was the plane crash, but I guess this is kind of the second time. The second time doesn't more. I'm just gonna break down some of these sticks while I still have warm. Not getting too cold too fast moment, oddly enough. Okay, that's done it. I'm dying of the cold now. Get inside and warm up. Father, I've come back from the future to tell you not to warn, not to trust this one whatsoever. I'm here to warn you. Kind of makes the button-up sweater look worse. I'm thinking of getting a button-up sweater now. Okay, we're gonna doctor up some of these people. I'll leave my fuel by the fire. But you don't need it right now. And I'll craft these into bandages, which I will probably need a lot of in future. It's not like I have any good clothes repairing yet anyway.
Easy.
As these people just have hypothermia, one or two of them need a little bit of water. That's about it. Or at least that's as much as we know how to do. We're not really a doctor, we're a sleep doctor. Oh yeah, this is our unfortunate friend here. The whole reason why we had to head up to that plane crash in the first place. This might be serious. No treatment required. God, we're good. It's a bit odd that they have a whole basement full of bodies we haven't been able to see yet, actually. Father do be spitting facts. Okay, pick up this bedroll too and see whichever one is worse and put it down. And I'll drop some stuff off in the kitchen already. I'm giving them food, but I'll give them antiseptic. How do we have 30 kilos of stuff already? I'm gonna loot the towns. We don't really need to carry all of the... I'm not risking going anywhere at the medical supplies. Food is fine. Tools can stay here. The flashlight. This one has a lot of fuel, but it's all broken up. Might just dispose of that after we use it. Rest, and then we can go looting. I mainly just want to find the stuff that gives us quest markers around the map. And it's Molly again. If she didn't even ask about the townspeople, she could probably help them out pretty good. She's given us a little quest to find some stuff, trunk of a car as well. I've never used a magnifying glass for anything. Rarely really need to start a fire during the day, since it only really gets super cold at night. I need to remember not to bring that much food with me up to the plane, because there is a million airline meals already up there. Oh yes, I'm glad we found this before we left. When they start looking for like all the supplies and need a flare pistol, one just seems to magically appear there, because it's not there at the moment. You just go through all their drawers. I want the cooking pot. I'll bring the cooking pot with me. It's so convenient for making water. I just don't have to boil a tiny little tin can every 15. I think a lot of the spawns we've found so far have been fixed, actually. A magnifying glass in the drawer, a tin opener in the kitchen. Oh, okay, we are basically fully geared up now at this point. I don't know what else we'd actually need. I want to bother with the lantern. No, I can just make a torch if I bring sticks with me, which works out lighter. Don't need tin cans since I got that pot. Okay, I've never gone to the trouble of making one of the torches before, but I don't even think they count. And they do, but it's so much lighter, yeah. Another beautiful Canadian day. And there's the wolf pack. Okay, I'm thinking that this one actually scripted. To wolf morale, packs up morale, and my meter. Sometimes the meter just doesn't show up and you don't even know you're being attacked. Go through that poorly. And even though the flares are supposed to scare them off, sometimes they just don't. Like that. Because I think we're only being attacked by a single wolf. It's not doing anything to the meter. It's running off pretty far this time. There was a hunting rifle in here before. Yes, it's still here. Oh, thank God. We'll just stay in this little cabin. Get that deer too. So if we can scare the wolf and drop the deer with a single shot, that would be perfect. Rifle jammed. Any blood? Is it worth going after? Oh yeah. Buddy boy. Oh, there's two now. And I'm bleeding. Just get back in my little cabin and bandage that up. Come on, where did you go? I don't want to have to use any ammunition on them. There's a bunch of marine flares and Molly's little gift to us over here. They're way better for scaring them off. Okay. Actually have to hit them with the torch? Don't go away from the town. Oh, come on, that was right on top of them. What are you doing? I would just go into one of the houses and loot, and hopefully they'll be gone by the time I come out. I only just need clothes and another cooking pot. But also, when we get up there, there is all the suitcases full of clothes too. This is great. I'm already up to 3 cooking pots. Nope, wolves are still here. Next house. Oh, he's waiting right outside for a... Those wolves are hungry today. Just try wait the wolves out. Okay, no wolves. Making a sprint for the plane. Dropping some stuff here. And we're off. I'll start actually looking for the supplies when they need us to look for them. and just try to scrounge as much as we can along the way. I'm wondering if I even need to activate the quest to go to the places that had the good loot, or if I can just go and see if I can pick some stuff up along the way. That fish is so heavy for not a lot of calories. I reckon that moose hide satchel should be right where we found it the time before. I want that more than anything else. You have no idea. Never did go up that way. Seems like there could be something up that way. Okay, there's that bear again. It's all feeling very familiar. Not coming after. Could I kill him? I have the rifle. We didn't have the rifle last time. We only had a bow. Try hit him. I'm gonna repair the rifle first, actually, because it's in very bad condition. He's gonna like jump right in front of us. No, he didn't. I did not want this thing jamming while I'm shooting at him. And how about we start a fire? No, we can't start a fire. I shoot at him and then immediately get into that car, or do I shoot at him and then just run? I'm gonna hit him in the head, running. We got him though. We can pass time in the car and warm up with a sleeping bag, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, I'm hoping that bear is bled out by the time we're coming back. Convenient little halfway shelter we had the last time too. Placing these bedrolls is always such a nightmare. I think we have 6 hours on the fire. Yeah, nice little middle of the night walk.
And it's
That plane very bright. I'm going to end up somewhere around here for the moose hide satchel cave. Follow the river when we get to it. I should really play more games when I actually know how to play them more often. This is so much easier than before. That's got to be a very bad plane crash for it to look like a sunrise. I think this might actually be such an easier way to go than the way before too. Don't have to climb over any of these mountains in a blizzard. Uphill both ways. Ha, I think that actually worked. Picnic. Oh, I thought that was a wolf. Why did I think that rabbit was a wolf? There's our cave, and she's a dark one. Let me just light that up. Entrance was way back here in a corner somewhere. Yeah, there's a ton of coal along the way. And more sticks just in case we need to make another tour. I wouldn't want to get stuck in here without a light and not be able to find my way out. Here's our cave. Suppose we've made it this far. Seems like we might be able to get the stuff. And we have to go through this, which is going to make us freeze. Just extinguish that. Okay, the cave isn't glowing right now. I can't go through. I think that destroyed my tour. Okay, we can't get through that. We need to find the item to activate the quest. And it completely destroyed our tour. Yeah, ruined. Maybe I should have put it away. Oh, it's so wet too. Yep, this has been a bit of a disaster. I know not to go doing anything else before we get the prompt. And this area is a little bit glowy. We're looking for the glowing cave. Need to start a fire. Dry off before we get out of here.
How much?
Okay, and we're dry again. Let's pretend like that never happened and never speak of this again. That is new. I don't think I've found this before. Actually, a lot on this I haven't explored yet. Doghouse from down there, but it's a toilet. Outhouse. Not a whole lot going on. That deer is way too far away from anything for me to be bothered killing it. There could be something useful in here. Go on. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hunting knife, which we already have, and some beef jerky. I didn't mean to break down the bench there. What? Get. Yeah, of course, when I'm not trying to kill them, they're running directly towards. Any other time, fleeing as quickly as possible and away from us the other direction. I think we can warm up by some of these fires. There we go. So I'm gonna repair my rifle even more because it is not in good condition. Probably my revolver too. So I've broken both of these things at some point and could have been easily avoided with a little. Nice of them to give you a rifle kind of close starting area, but it is in awful condition, yeah. And I feel like we got lucky finding that cleaning kit and we destroyed the kit. Okay, this is now the best weapon I've ever had. Squeeze through here, go through everybody's luggage. Those are probably better than our boots if we repair them, but I don't know if I should bother repairing more of the suitcases, seeing what's good or not. So much food. Free hacksaw.
What do they?
Don't even really know if I need a hacksaw for anything. Unless you break down metal, but I don't need metal. We're already slow from the food. We've got all these bodies to check. It's a pretty cozy looking sweater he's got on. I think as long as we're here, the weather should be okay. They want us to actually be able to go through the... Oh, that's gotta be so good. A ski jacket in this weather. Like super good, but I'll repair it. I don't get cold while doing it because I'm standing in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's good when you've got it fixed up. They can go Ragged ski jacket. Huh. Maybe the ski jackets aren't as rare as I thought. There's 2 in a row, some kind of crazy spawn. I had ski pants before, and I'm pretty sure they got destroyed in a wolf attack. I shit myself so hard while I was being attacked by the wolves. There was no fixing those pants.
It's such in your hand. I just stuck it in my head.
Oh yeah, some decent wool mittens. We do need a second pair of pants. Any pants will do. Ragged cargo pants. Could be better. Warm up again. Does fire work? Oh, it does work. It works very well. Oh, we got an aurora. We could have taken our torch with it. Although we got plenty of light from the plane fires. I still think the cargo pants in this game should increase your carrying capacity just a little bit. Seems like a missed opportunity. Oh, 2-pair long john. That is nice. I do wonder how many of these people died in the crash versus how many died in the aftermath. Would probably be preferable not to have to freeze to death after being in a plane crash. But I haven't been in enough plane crashes to really know sure. Combat. How do they stack up? Better than her ragged cargo pen. There she is. There's Gwen. And I'll leave you here for what you've put us through. Can stay put while I continue to loot. Right, I guess we did go through all this just so we could save you again in whatever method we were supposed to. Apparently we didn't do it right the first time. We'll be doing it the right way this time. But that will be in the next, where we re-continue our journey. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, and bye-bye.